going to release me from the Facebook jail until the 28th of February. So we need the election in a couple of days, like 2 or 3 days. But what's going to happen in the meantime? I've been blocked. And that is, that is essentially the problem that we face. That is the real problem that we face. The issue is that Facebook are doing everything they can to block me. You will find me right now, if you those who are following me, you will see me on YouTube. I'm live now on YouTube. I'm doing a simultaneous broadcast on YouTube and on Instagram, because I feel I want to try and get the message out there, because Facebook are doing everything they can to frustrate me from being able to get the message out there for Nigerians to go out in their millions to vote for African Action Congress, and for Nigerians to for the first time ever start standing up for their rights. Those of you that follow me will know I have. But incidentally, I'll take this opportunity to ask you to put up my website, which is the www.citizenay.org. And on there, the first thing you will see on that website is the Constitution. That's the first thing you will see on there. I urge you to please download that Constitution and read it and use it, because I want Nigerians to. It's our right as Nigerians to know our rights as citizens of that nation. It is enough. We've had enough of people telling us excuses. We've had enough of their lies. I'm just trying to see. Can you do that? No, I can't. So we've had enough of the lies of these crooks in power. 58 years of failure is enough. We cannot accept this anymore. And that is the reason why I am very much coming forward and talking about a lot of things and bringing forward ideas as to, look, we mustn't be silent in the face of this injustice. Please, by the way, if you're watching this, do share, please, to make people aware of it. On Facebook, the last count I checked, I believe we have there's about 15,000 followers on Facebook. And I post on very regularly, almost every day. But what's happening right now is because they've shut me down on Facebook, the reach is simply not there, and it took me a while to build that reach up. It didn't just happen overnight. So, and that's the thing that is important to understand here. But nonetheless, I think it's important for people to understand that all we are simply trying to do is to tell the truth. That video that they said they closed me down, the reason that was used as a reason to close me down, that video is still on Facebook. And I feel it's a gross injustice and terribly unfair that they've reduced me to the point where they've just prevented me from reaching people at this critical time where we need to be able to reach out and make the message for AAC go far and wide. And we're still working in the background to see if we can get that change. Vision Empire, I'm really grateful for your suggestions, and I will always consider everything that people suggest to me. It's not, nobody knows it all. So I'm truly grateful for your ideas and suggestions, but please do continue to spread this word, share the message. We have 10,000 likes on Facebook, and we have 15,000 followers on Facebook. So Don Bright, good afternoon, my brother. Good afternoon to you. So this is an AY here. You will notice that for the last week or two, I've been quiet on Facebook. That's because Facebook has blocked me. So what I'm trying to do now, I'm doing a simultaneous broadcast. I'm doing a broadcast on Instagram and a broadcast on YouTube at the same time. And I'm trying to put that message out there for people to join me, to spread the word, to make sure that we do not allow those who are trying to silence us. It's not on. We shouldn't be silenced. This is this is unfair. At 2 days to the elections, I'm gonna just quickly do something once I'm here. Actually, I'll go into Facebook if I can, if they will let me. I'm gonna go into my Facebook account and just show you. Well, in fact, I don't need to go to Facebook. I'm gonna go online. Just gonna go on YouTube. I don't need to go into Facebook because I can't post anything on Facebook. I can only watch what's going on Facebook, and that's the most important. That's the frustrating thing about all of this. But rest assured, from now onwards, what I will be doing is when I'm doing a broadcast, it will always be simultaneous broadcast. It might even be triple broadcast. So it will be one from Citizen AY on Facebook, one from Instagram, and one from YouTube, all at the same time. And I will be either, 2 or 3 at the minimum. Either I'll be reading the Constitution, or whatever it is I'm doing. It will be, at least you'll have minimum of 2 broadcasts. So one of them, that the most static one, will be the Facebook. The Facebook will be there at all times, and then I will be bridging between Facebook and internet, as and when things happen. So that's the plan. But as it stands right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am blocked on Facebook. For all intents and purposes, I can't make any postings on Facebook. And that is a really difficult situation to handle. Good afternoon, Osas Charles. Good afternoon to you. So it's a very difficult thing to deal with. So do bear with me. I am not silent on Facebook out of choice. Facebook blocked me. They blocked me. And once they block you, there is very little you can do as to arrest that situation. And that's what I'm basically faced with. I'm faced with a situation whereby they've blocked everything I'm doing, and I have to now look at what it is I can do to try and to change things around. So this is why I'm making this podcast. Please do share. Again, I will put the website there, www.citizenay.com. Essentially, on that website, the first thing you will see is the Nigerian Constitution in green with the white lettering. Just click on that and download it. Let me just see if I can get this up. Sorry. So and download it, and that way you can at least have that information. What I'm trying to do is to make sure that as many Nigerians as possible have this information, to hand. Because we've been, for too long, we've been blinded. Nigerians, we have been blinded by the religion, by this ethnicity business, which is all falsehood. The religion has been used to blind us. The most important document that you can ever lay your hands on as a Nigerian is none other than our Nigerian Constitution. It is none other than that. And these people know that, and they are desperate to prevent us from sharing that knowledge. So this is why I am coming on here to share that knowledge, to make sure people are aware, to create awareness. I'm just gonna go in here. I want to quickly type in, and I'm not doing YouTube. I want to go into Safari quickly and just get the I want to get the Constitution up. Let me just see. I'm gonna just get the Nigerian Constitution up, and I'll show you where it is. In fact, it's an opportunity for me to bring up the Nigerian Constitution right there on citizenay.org. So I'm gonna do that now. So you will see it come up. Let me just see. I beg your pardon. I need to do something first. It's coming up. It will be here in a minute. I'm just trying to set the scene and get things going. In all intents and purposes, the main reason why I'm doing the broadcast is because I've been blocked on Facebook. I'm not able to make any live broadcasts, and that is a real problem. It's a real headache. It makes things very difficult to be able to make any plannings of whatsoever. It's quite a tough job to try and get through and get things done in any way, shape, or form. So please do share this message. Let me see. Continue. Let me just see details. I'm just trying to see something is happening here on the thing. I'm trying to get it working. I'm trying to get it working. Hang on. So hopefully, what I'm basically trying to do is to just make sure that this works. Let me see more details. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Trust. Okay. So let me just see if I can. Not now. No. Sorry, that's not it. That's not it. Sorry. So let me just go back. I need to go back. I'm not doing that. Settings. Okay. I'm just gonna try and do something quickly as well. I'm on here because I think there's something going wrong with the network. I can't even use my settings, and everything are being affected, and this is quite that's another thing altogether. It's not what we want to do. I just wanted to just get online and use this page to be able to reach you guys, and I'm having technical issues, you can see. So I'm trying to make sure I take that off, and then reuse it properly. But basically, essentially, ladies and gentlemen, 2 days to go. Let's all make sure that we continue to spread that message about African Action Congress. Incidentally, let me just see. Updated. Okay. Cancel. I'm not going to do that now. I got to reset it with something else. I think I probably have to clear the whole thing out. I don't understand that now. Cancel. No. So, beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having technical issues here. I'm trying to use the iPad as it is. It's not going to let me use it. Let me just see if I can. It's not letting me do anything. I can't do anything until it's verified it. But let's just see what happens. In settings, okay. I'm going to try and see. I'll have to clear it. Either I'm going to have to clear the whole thing out. I think I'll have to clear the whole thing out because it's left me with a situation here. 1 second, please. I just want to go in and come back. I will just see if I can do something quickly. Okay. I'll do this now. All right, let me just see if I can do that. Okay. Share. Okay, copy link. No. Well, beg your pardon. I'm live. I'm just trying to make sure I get this right. So I'll put it on different channels and different things, and we can talk about this because it's difficult to do things now. It's very difficult. Good afternoon to you all. I'm trying to make sure I reach as many people as possible because I have been blocked on Facebook. All attempts to talk to them has proved abortive so far. Nothing is really, functioning. I'm being blocked in all manners, and it's difficult to really get, the message out there. So I want to just make sure I reach as many people as I can. Let me see if I can do that. I'll just try and reach 1 or 2 people. I just want people to be aware. It's difficult. It's very difficult. But I'm gonna. In fact, I'm putting on that page now. Send. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are probably going to be joining me now, Facebook have blocked me. Now I'm doing a simultaneous broadcast on Instagram. Hello, I'm back. Yes, I'm doing a simultaneous broadcast on Instagram, and let me see if I can share with other people. I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to try and do that. I'm trying to share with a few people, just to and let me see if I can get let me just to get the message out there. Basically, I am blocked on Facebook, so I cannot post as Citizen AY on Facebook until the 28th of February 2019. So what I'm trying to do is to make sure that we make people aware of what's going on, because it's unfair, it's unjust what's happened. I'm not allowed to make any postings. I'm not allowed to do anything on Facebook. And I want to just make sure people are aware that Citizen AY is blocked on Facebook. And it's not by choice. This is not by choice. I'm add as many people as possible. I'm trying to just make sure this is free. I'm released from this bind that I've been put, if you like. I don't know. I mean, I know right now we have other people who are, we have we're live on online now, and I want to, I want to carry on, I want to go and watch him as well. But I'm trying to have this broadcast done in any case because it's unfair. It's so terribly unfair. Another friend of mine, Tunde, apparently had his page blocked because he was trying to be helpful. Good afternoon to you. Citizen AY here. I'm blocked on Facebook. Good afternoon. I'm currently blocked on Facebook, so I'm trying to spread the message out there that it's not. On Facebook, we have over 10,000 likes on Facebook with what do you call it? With 15,000 followers on Facebook. So it's quite a reach. And as we're getting close to this election, we've been trying to make sure that we reach as many people as possible. We've been trying to make sure that we don't what's the word? Trying to make sure that we keep the message, the strong message of Spicer Heat as intended, as laid down by our convener, the convener of African Action Congress, which I'm a member, Omoyele Sowore. The 10-point plan of Spicer Heat: security, power, infrastructure, fighting corruption, economy, restructuring, health, education, agriculture, tourism, and culture. Those 10-point plans, we want to imprint that in the minds of Nigerians, even in this late stage. Incidentally, for every Nigerian, if you are watching this video or if you're going to watch later on, you must put your thumbprint, your fingerprint, any one of them, onto the number 3 on the page. Yeah, put that on the take it back action. Absolutely, take it back action. Absolutely, my sister. So so we need to be, we have to be vocal. We got days to go, and we cannot allow these people to cow us. We will not be cowed or bowed by all of these threats. I mean, I've been a week now. I've not been able to say anything on Facebook. And when I've tried to say things via other means, I've been blocked. So, and that's unfair. Now we're still trying to get Citizen AY unblocked because, like I said, essentially, the real problem that we're facing is that we have a situation where just merely talking about the injustices, take it back, indeed. Yeah, in God we stand. Absolutely, in God we stand indeed. So I just can't help stating that. Now, African Black Pod, I'm happy for you to join me for a few minutes if you want to, so we can talk as well. Because what I'm trying to do is to make sure that we keep this optimism, and we have the opportunity as Nigerians to take our destiny in our own hands. We cannot allow these looters to continue to dominate us. Did people see what happened with Osibajo and the likes when they tried to what's the word? Let me see if we can get that video out. It's actually be interesting to get the video out where you can, and I'll play the video so you can see what not Osibajo, Amosu, how it was ridiculed, where the people, he was reduced to begging Nigerians to be gentle and nice to Buhari, because they were afraid, because for the first time they realized that Nigerians weren't buying it. They were fed up. People were booing it. They were throwing stuff at Buhari. Stuff was being thrown at Buhari, live on, this is something unheard of. It is something that people will never ever even dream of ever doing, So for me, it is quite a revelation, to be honest. It is quite a revelation. So, but when all that is said and done, what I want us all to be very, very cognizant of is that come what may, I'm going to try and I'm going to get this up now. Let's see how we can do that. So I'm going to get the YouTube page up, Citizen AY. I want to get the YouTube page up so you can see what. 1 second, please. I want to just get that to see how Buhari was yeah, it appears to be 2 weeks. Yes, I've been blocked for I've been blocked for a month. I've been blocked for a month. This happened on the 29th of January, and they're going to release me out of the Facebook jail on the 28th of February. So that's what they've done. That's basically what they've done. And I just wanted to just show you, I'm going to show you a video. I hope I can do it. 1 second, please. I just want to show you a video because it is really important to understand what is going on here. So let me just see. Right, here we go. Now, I want to show you if I can get that video out. Hopefully it will work. Okay, here we go. No, that's not it. I'm coming. It's just Citizen. Okay, no, it should be there. I could sign in, but I don't want to do that just yet. So basically, I want to show you a video. If I could, if only they will let me do this now. Citizen AY. Okay. So let me just go here. Right. Okay. It seems to be giving me some sort of problem. I don't quite know why, but I'm going to try. I'm trying to show you the video. YouTube. Let's go here. So and then I'll see if I can bring that one out, and hopefully it will go all. So let's see what happens if I do YouTube. Okay, so now I'm going to go on YouTube, and I'm going to try open YouTube. I'm going to try and show you that video, because I think it's important for us to see what was done and how, you know, this is why. I mean, I've been blocked for since the 28th of January. Since the 29th of January, beg your pardon. I've been blocked since the 29th of January. And the reason why they've done that is to prevent me from being able to broadcast about African Action Congress and, of course, the Nigerian Constitution, which many people are quite, you know, they're quite familiar with, and they like the idea. So I'm gonna let me just see if I can get you this Citizen AY now. It should come up. I will put my thing up later on. Now here we go. If I can find it, if they will let me upload it. Right. Unfortunately, it's not letting me do it, but that's fine. Let's see if I can find. I'm trying to find a video. Let me see. Go back again. Buhari Bood. Let me just see. Buhari Bood. In Ogun State. Okay. So I'm going to bring that up now so you can see. Because you know, it is in Ogun State. All right. Let's go and bring that up. Here we go. So I'm going to play that video, and you will see it. You will hear it. You know, I will play the video. Skip that one. So beg your pardon, it's coming in a minute. Skip. Here we go. So the video is about to play now. So here we go. Here we go. So that's the video. You can see that now. Take it back indeed, my sister. Take it back. So you can see. I'll see if I can do it. Can you see that? You see, you can see Oshiomhole is being booed. You know, you can see that. So the reason I'm sharing is because like I said, I'm on this page because I've been blocked on YouTube. But nonetheless, please subscribe to both Instagram and YouTube channel Citizen AY. Citizen AY on Instagram and Citizen AY on YouTube. Please subscribe, and also Citizen AY on Twitter and Citizen AY on Facebook. Continue to like that page. I'll be back on the 28th. On the 28th of February. Because it doesn't look like they're gonna unblock me. But I wanted to share this. And I will be, you know, so you can see that there's a lot of people who are against what's going on. They're not happy. So you can see that there. Let me just see. There's a lot that I want to get stuck into, but you know, we get there. So you can see now that there's a lot of people, even in APC, who are against Africa and who are against the All People's Congress, or whatever they call themselves. You know, people are against them. You know, they're fed up with the leader. They're fed up with Buhari. They're fed up with them. You know, and look at the that's Amosun putting his hands up and saying and begging. You will hear him talk in a few minutes. You will hear him talk. So that's why I keep saying to people, African Action Congress is the party. AAC, African Action Congress. That's what we vote for. We must vote for African Action Congress. Nothing else other than that will suffice. So we must take it back. Action. Let me just put action, because my sister wrote there now. Take it back, action. So I wanted to do that. So I put that there. You know, we must take it back. Absolutely. You know, and we're tired of these looters. You know. So You see, he's asking them to vote APC and they say no. African Black Party, you're absolutely right. In God we stand indeed. You see, he's begging. You see, he's begging. He's begging. So please do share. Please do share. This is a simultaneous broadcast going on both Facebook and on both YouTube and Instagram. So please continue to share. Yeah. You see? You see? Can you hear? Can you hear that? Talk about father is here, which is a joke. What father? Buhari is not a father. He doesn't behave like a father. He behaves like a tyrant. He's behaving like a tyrant that he is. He does not care about Nigerians. He doesn't care what happens to fellow Nigerians. You know, there's a video that I will show you at some point which I will share. I will try and share, whereby there are people who are going around taking bags of rice from across the border into Nigeria from Niger and all the other places. The completely open border. Nothing is happening to them. But yet in the south, when people are trying to survive, you know, they come down on them like a ton of bricks. So Nigerians, it is really time that we address the injustices that we face. And for me, this thing to do with the with me being blocked, it's not a problem. Fine, you know, if they're gonna block me, they can block me. And I will continue to try and spread that message as much as I can, to us, you know, to those who will listen, who want to have a listen, even in this late hour, even at this late stage. I would like people to please still vote for African Action Congress. I've spoken to family and friends in Nigeria, and I've urged them to, and I continue to urge them to vote for African Action Congress. It is, you see, here's why you should vote for African Action Congress. If you have ever been defrauded by anybody in Nigeria, you know what happens to you. If you are defrauded by anybody, the police will not help you unless you give them money. And even when you give them money, they're going to come at you to keep giving them more money. They'll keep telling you stories to keep giving them more money. So which is worse, the police defrauding you or the guy who defrauded you in the first place? And the reason why people tend to get defrauded is because we have no health care. So you try and go and speak to somebody, and this person, I mean, I've had people losing two of their homes, losing two houses, complete houses, all from the sake of they saying, oh, I'm not feeling well, I've got a headache, the doctor can't find it, and they start telling them lies, and they start saying, give my money, give me this money, it will cost you that much, it costs you that house, you know, and they take everything you have, and the government is not there to protect you. And that is one of the reasons why we want to bring in African Action Congress. That is why we need to bring in African Action Congress, because African Action Congress represents the government, the true government that will, for the first time, look out for the interests of Nigerians, look out for the sole interest of Nigerians, and ensure that you know, the laws that we have are enforced. What is happening is our laws, as it stands, you have them on paper. Like I've said it so many times. We have one of the most comprehensive healthcare plans that's now been adopted by another foreign country, that's been taken over by a foreign country. One of our ministers actually signed this off to another country. So we don't have access to that comprehensive healthcare document that was used to build a successful healthcare industry in a country in Europe. And we don't that, and this came from Nigeria. And yet our people, those who are in power, are quite happy to see fellow Nigerians suffering, dying, and not to be even bothered one jot about what is happening. It's unjust, it's unfair, it's unacceptable. So I say to everybody who's joining me now, and I mean, perhaps I'm getting a more stable thing now. So what I will be doing in future is the broadcasts. I'll be coming here. I will try and do the broadcast maybe 2 to 3 times a week now, maybe even more now, because you know, I'm trying to set things up, and there will be there should be a few changes coming up soon in regards to the layout plans and everything else. We're working around things. Things are going to change around a little bit once we bed this in. And one thing I want to know is, what I want you to know is our focus right now, though, is the upcoming elections, which is just in a few days. Let me see if I can get that information out again. I want to make sure that people understand that we are really at the cusp of something that we cannot ignore here. Let me just see if I can find that out. 1 second. I'm gonna go INEC Nigeria, and I will show you the live clock as it's happening. Please do share when you're coming in, both on YouTube and of course on Instagram. So we've got quite a few people, a fair few people on Instagram following, and that's great. But like I said, the reason why we're doing this, we're broadcast via Instagram and YouTube at the same time, is because Facebook have seen it fit to block us. Here we go. So you can see there, we got 2 days, 17 hours, 9 minutes, 47 seconds now, 46 seconds. See there, 2 days, 17 hours, 9 minutes, 38 seconds. That's what we have. That's how much time we have before the election starts. 2 days. It starts in 2 days. So, and that's what I wanted to show you that, and it's still running. The clock is ticking. And Nigerians, please vote for African Action Congress. Spread the word. Talk to family and friends. Let's get this done. We need to take our country back. Nothing will stop us. Nothing will stop us. We will make sure that we continue to spread the word, to make sure that we reach as many people as possible, and not let people do this. This is injustice. This is unfair, terribly unfair. And I feel very, very much strongly that we should not allow things like this to continue. We shouldn't allow it. It's very, very wrong. It's terrible. It's unacceptable. So I want you all to please not don't accept this. Don't settle for this. It is unjustified. It is unacceptable. It is wrong. Like I said, my page has been blocked by Facebook, and I cannot do much else on Facebook. I can't. It's just simply, that's just simply what it is. I can't do it. Whatever else I try to do, it's not working because I'm being blocked in every move I'm making. I'm being sort of prevented from doing anything. So let me just see if I can find a note. I'm trying to see if I can find something here. Okay. Right, now, like I said, as it is ongoing, I'm still blocked by Facebook to make any posts on Citizen AY, and that's why I'm not able to do anything. I'm not able to say anything, regarding I'm not able to say anything at all. I'm not able to say anything. So, and that's a difficulty, That is a real difficulty, It is a real difficulty. It is a real difficulty. So, and that's quite a problem, to be honest with you. It is quite a problem, Let me see. 1 second, I'm coming. I just want to take something. So I'm employing fellow Nigerians. Please do not. These 2 days to go, we need as much assistance as possible. We need as much assistance as possible. To get things going, to keep, pushing forward. We need as much assistance as possible. Excuse me, please. So what I wanted to do earlier on, I did go into the Constitution. I want to read something to people if I can. Let me see. Yes, like I said, we've got 2 days to go for the elections. 2 days. That's all we got. 2 days. Now I'm gonna go into Citizen AY now. But that way, by the way, that's Citizen AY there. That's Citizen AY. I don't know if you can come back. Oh, sorry, it's just come back. You'll come back in a minute. I'm just trying to make you just to show you. Good afternoon to you all. That's Citizen AY. Just go to that website. It's www.citizenay.org. So you can see on top there, citizenay.org. www.citizenay.org. And on the top of the page, the first thing you will see is the Nigerian Constitution. Download the Nigerian Constitution. It says in white under a black a green background. So when you click on that, I'm going to click on it now. Let's see what happens. Right. Okay. So it's going to take you to the Constitution. Let me see if I can find my glasses. I thought I had it with me, but maybe I didn't. I'm gonna try and use my glasses if I brought it. I don't know if I did. I know I took it, but I might have left it behind in the melee. I think I probably have. I'll try and read. Now, this is the Constitution right here. We have the Constitution right here. I'm gonna try and read to you. There's a particular section I wanted to read to you all. I think it's section 18, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly. I can't see too well without my glasses, but I will try. Okay. Right. Okay. It's actually section 16 I want to read. Now, normally I would carry down from section, for section 109. I believe Bright read up to section 110, I believe. I'm not quite sure, but I might have to go over that again. Incidentally, we're going to be on YouTube. We're going to be reading the Constitution again in bite sizes, so that we will read it in such a manner that anybody who's never heard about the Constitution can follow that particular section of the Constitution, read it and understand it, and you can play it back. And you can actually use it word for word. So what we're going to do is literally go through the Constitution section by section, just talking about it, just reading it out. And once you hear that, oh, thank you. Someone just handed me my glasses. Great stuff. So there you go. So once you hear that, we want to make the Constitution user-friendly. It has to become user-friendly. It's been left to gather dust on one corner, and Nigerians don't apply the knowledge that is within that Constitution. They don't apply it to themselves, to their lives, just as they would apply the so-called Bible. Nigerians would apply the Bible at the drop of a hat. As soon as they hear the word Bible, Nigerians will drop everything they're doing, or the Quran for that matter. They will drop everything they're doing, and they will head straight for the Bible or the Quran, and follow everything is said in there to the letter. And here's the worst bit about it. The worst bit about those religions, and not the religions, the Bible and the Quran, is that it is written in such a manner. It is instructive. You don't have. And the way it's been discussed in our churches in Nigeria and across Africa has been in such a manner that you dare not question what the Bible says. You dare not. You heard me right. You dare not question what the Bible or the Quran says, because they say the word of God cannot be challenged. Now, I'm going to read to you, before I go, I've just reminded me now, we were just going on section 16. And I was going to read to you a particular area regarding healthcare. But I want to go back to the top to emphasize the point I'm making now. Chapter 1, Section 1 of the Nigerian Constitution. It states here, the Constitution is supreme and its provisions shall have binding force on the authorities and persons throughout the Federation. That's what the Constitution says. That's Section 1 of the Constitution. It states again, and I'll read it slowly. The Constitution is supreme, and its provisions shall have binding force on the authorities and persons throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It doesn't say, oh, if you are Christian, ignore the Constitution. It doesn't say if you are Muslim, ignore the Constitution. It states that the Constitution is supreme, and its provisions shall have binding force on the authorities and persons throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is very important that we understand that as Nigerians. It is extremely, extremely important. It is of great importance that we understand that as Nigerians. Because for too long, we have allowed those who are in power to cover our eyes under the guise of religious niceties and religious obedience. They have impoverished Nigerians. Like I have said time and time again, on my earlier broadcasts, I had a good friend join me, Frank Bello. He exposed the link between the Nigerian dollar and the Nigerian the petrol and the amount the president downwards. From the president downwards, there's a certain amount they get. Gowon was getting $1 per barrel when he was president. Then when the others came, all of them they were getting something, but at least $1 per barrel. When Obasanjo came, it became $2 per barrel for every single president of Nigeria. And they're telling you that whilst you are praying, you're busy praying, they're taking the money. That's why I say to Nigerians, we need to vote for African Action Congress. We need to vote for African Action Congress. Please, thanks for joining me. For those of you who are either on Instagram, please share. If you're on YouTube, as you're watching me live, please share. It is important. Like I said, currently I am blocked on Facebook, so I can't reach as many people as I would normally do when I do my live broadcasts. And I can't, so please do leave questions. Post questions here. And I post questions, and and I'm quite happy to make sure that we continue to raise the awareness. Yes, I know I'm not reaching many people at the minute, and people are coming in and going, and that's fine. But the most important thing is I'm doing this for myself to ensure that the little that I can do, even though I've been heavily constrained by Facebook, the little that I can do to make sure that I reach, even if it's one Nigerian, to make sure that back home in Nigeria, that every Nigerian knows their rights. And that's why I read again, that section 1 of the Nigerian Constitution is of very strong importance. And I urge every Nigerian, this is why I say to you, I'm going to put it on here. I'll put it on the link so that you can download it. www.citizenay.org. Right. I'm going to change the picture on that at some point, either today or tomorrow. I'll update the picture because that was at the New Year celebrations, but that's fine. So I'm going to put it on here. Let me put a live comment here if I can. Top chat. Nothing at the minute. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can add a chat myself as I'm talking to you. Okay, live chat. Okay. I will, like I said, please, if you are joining me, please go to www.citizenay.org, which I've put onto the Instagram. I'm not quite sure how I can do that on Facebook. I want to try and see if I can do that. I've shared the Facebook broadcast, and I'll talk for as long as possible. 3 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock. I might talk till 4 o'clock. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see. Because what I really want to do, we'll see how long I've done. I think I've been on this broadcast now for almost about an hour. I think on Facebook, I think it's been maybe YouTube. It's been like almost 45 minutes, and I think on Instagram for about maybe 50 minutes, maybe slightly more. But what I'm basically doing. Thank you all for joining me. By the way, I do appreciate you. I'm urging fellow Nigerians, please. In 2 days to go, we're voting for African Action Congress. African Action Congress, and they are number 3 on the list. African Action Congress. They're number 3 on the list of on the ballot paper. They are number 3, and you use your fingerprints to put your fingerprints down to vote for them. Thumb, or you can use it. It's there. So what I'm saying to you all is, please, do try to spread the word. I'm currently live now. Those who are, somebody just flashed a message now that they're doing that and within Citizen AY to make people aware that I'm currently blocked. So I'm urging them to please join me on YouTube and Instagram. Like I said, I'm doing a simultaneous broadcast. So I used to say I'm doing on dual platforms. So which is handy and it's useful. So now what we need to now do, and in future things will be easier. I'll be able to do things a lot more on the fly in many respects now, because we've been able to upgrade a few things, and things will be changing slowly around here. The setting is going to be set up in a manner to make sure that it's more conducive. Right now we're going through a bit of a change to try and do things, and of course in all of this, I still have the issue of my chronic pain, which I deal with on a daily basis. So I try and do what I can to raise awareness among Nigerians about our rights and the party to vote for. The party, none other than African Action Congress. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. AAC, take it back. Take it back, action. So, what I want you all to do is to continue. And like I said, we've got 2 days to go. 2 days to rescue our nation from the bunch of looters in power. You saw the video like I posted, and like I said earlier, like I showed you earlier. You saw that video. You saw the video in Ogun State, where Buhari is being heckled, So I just want us all to be aware that the party that is coming to rescue Nigerians is none other than African Action Congress, led by Omoyele Sowore. And he's the man for the job. Like I said, he's got a 10-point plan. That 10-point plan is security, power, infrastructure, fighting corruption, education, economy, restructuring, health, education, agriculture, tourism, and culture. So I'll say that again: security, power, infrastructure, fighting corruption, economy, restructuring, health, education, agriculture, tourism, and culture. Those are the 10-point plans that African Action Congress, led by Omoyele Sowore, is bringing into play. And one of the things he's going to start doing, the first 2 things he will start off with tackling is straight away is security and power. Those 2. He wants to start off with doubling, increasing our power to 4,000, I think, is it 4,800? About 4,000 megawatts. Sorry, what am I talking about? 24,000 megawatts, sorry. 24. He wants to up it to 24,000 megawatts. And that is doable. That is very doable. Renewable energies is the way to go, and he's talked about that, and he wants to do that within 2 years, and it is viable. We have the manpower, we have the resources, we can do this. There is no reason why we should be living in darkness in Nigeria. The people who have been our leaders have been governing us in darkness. Whilst they've been living in lap of luxury, living in all this banana island and all these places. And we're saying enough is enough. It's time for the citizens of Nigeria to benefit from the resources that's within their geographical location, and benefit from that. It is no longer acceptable that people can do as they please and think, oh, this is what you can do, you can get away with that. Now, I'm going to just quickly do this. I'm just going to put that there. Let me see. Can I do that? Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Let me see. Okay, so I don't know what's happened there. I'm going to try and bring it back. Can you see me? Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened there. I'm coming, sorry. Yes, sorry. So I just wanted to just put, so by the way, you've seen that picture there. In the picture there, you want to see that we are number 3 on the list. You see that? That's the African Action Congress, number 3 on the list. So when you look at that, you can see that that's African Action Congress right there, and we're number 3 on that list. So now going back to where I was before. Oh, I think this thing has failed just now. Let me see. Is it? Oh no, it hasn't. Okay, it just wasn't. It's very slow to react, but that's fine. Sorry. 1 second, please. Okay. Right. So I'm just coming. I'm trying to get this back again so I can. Okay. Right. Okay. So here we are. I just want to read. I want to read that section 1 again. The Nigerian Constitution. The Nigerian Constitution states, Section 1, this Constitution is supreme and all its provisions shall have a binding force on the authorities and persons throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Section 1. Section 1.1. Section 2. Section 1.2. The Federal Republic of Nigeria shall not be governed, nor shall any person or group of persons take control of the government of Nigeria or any part thereof except in accordance with the provisions of this Constitution. This brings into mind what Aisha was saying. Aisha was telling us that 2 people are running the government. And it says here, Section 1.2, the federal government of Nigeria shall not be governed, nor shall any person or groups of persons take control of the government of Nigeria or any part thereof in accordance with the provisions of this Constitution. So what I'm saying to you is this. Our laws are written in a very, very good way. Yes, they might have copied many from America and a combination of America and the UK, or largely America. But as on paper, it stands to reason that it will work. The question is, from paper to action, there is a huge gap. There needs to be a much smaller gap. There's no room for anything slipping through. No things like security votes, which is illegal. There's nowhere in our constitution would you find the word security votes. And yet, our governors are being given what they call security votes, which is basically giving the money of the state away to a bunch of looters who now give to their friends and they leave Nigerians impoverished. That's what it means. That's simply what it means. That's all it means. So now I'm going to read section 1.3. If any law is inconsistent with the provisions of this constitution shall prevail, and that other law, to the extent of the inconsistency, be void. So it looks like I'm being told I got 1 minute 49 here. I'm not quite sure what's happening there. I'm trying to see. It looks like I'm coming up to an hour on Instagram. So if that's the case, then I think my time is being wrapped up here, because I think I've come up to an hour exactly on Instagram. Here we go. So, okay, share. Okay, I'll share it. I'm sharing it. Yeah. Share it. Okay. Now let me see what I can do here. Okay, my video is going to be available soon. So that's me on Instagram. So thank you all for those who join me on Instagram. I'm going to try and see. I want to try and make sure I get the message out there so that, you know, I'm trying to just keep reaching people. So I'm still here. Instagram has just ended. So I'm trying to see what I can do now. So let's just have a look. Beg your pardon, I'm going to mute that so it's echoing, and we don't need that. Let me see. Right, okay. So, so ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. Yes, as it stands right now, I am still blocked on Facebook. Yes, that's correct. Citizen AY is still blocked on Facebook. If you can please share this message, I will very much appreciate it. I'm still currently blocked on Facebook. I'm going to try and see if I can share this message on another platform, because I'm trying to reach as many people as possible. Like I said, we have 2 days to go for this election, you know. So, and I'm not sure whether it's out and about, but I'm trying to do what I can to sensitize Nigerians, and I'm urging my fellow Nigerians to vote for African Action Congress. We need to take back our country. I will see if I can find a video to play to you. Let me see if I can find that video since I'm on this one now. That's on. Okay. Since I'm off Instagram now. Excuse me. Beg your pardon. Let me see what I can do now. I can now go into the videos, and I want to play you a video. I'm going to play you a video, which is really important. In fact, I'm going to do something, which I'm going to do. I'm going to play a video to rally us, keep us, in. So here we go. Here we go. So. There you go. There you go. So please vote over there. Don't sell your vote, oh. Don't sell your vote. Whatever they tell you, please share this video. Don't sell your vote. Yes, don't sell your vote, oh. 2 days to go. If you sell your vote, you get the guy a bag of rice. You're suffering for the next 4 years. So there you go. Yes, so don't sell your vote for nothing. Don't sell your vote at all. Yes, thank you very much for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I said number 3 on the post on the ballot box. AAC all the way. They can't put us down. Whatever they can try. Please share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Tell family and friends to vote for AAC. So I urge you all to please continue. Tell family and friends. Let this word go. Let it spread. 2 days to go. They won't stop us. They won't stop us. They won't stop us. They can't stop us. We are unstoppable. African Action Congress is unstoppable. And I'm asking you all, please, 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 don't be silent. 2 days to go. We can do it. We can do this. We can take our country back. It's in our hands. Those of us in diaspora, even if it's only one person you're reaching, you're making a difference. That one person can reach one person. That one person can reach another person. Before you know it, you've reached 10 people. So please, don't be silent. Please don't be silent. Share. Don't be silent. Exactly. 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 That's my friend. Here we go. Here you go. Here you go. Exactly. Don't sell your vote. My brothers and sisters, make you not sell your vote. Oh. Don't. Yes, so I wanted to. There was a few things. There was a few videos I got lined up, but they blocked me. But that's fine. I'll have to do a few things myself in a bit, even as we speak. So all I want is for Nigerians to have a better opportunity, a better future. Spicer Heat is that plan, and it's led by Omoyele Sowore. He will bring into power. He will bring into action. So please. So please, please, please. So let's just Christian, Muslim, it matters not. Overriding is our Nigerian constitution. It is. So, Nigerians, please. Yes, so. Yes. 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 We're coming up to 58 minutes now on this broadcast. 58 minutes on this broadcast. So, Nigerians, please, please, please. I'm asking you all, please. We need to vote for AAC. We must. We must vote for AAC. So I'm asking you, please, as you listen to this message, share it, spread it. Yes, we know Facebook have blocked Citizen AY on Facebook, but we won't be silent. I've spent an hour on Instagram, now another hour, shortly another hour now on YouTube, and listen to Omoyele Sowore. He's the man with the plan, and let's make sure we stand up for him. We're not going to accept any more of their lies. Yes. There you go. Yes. No.
Honestly, in any healthcare, the minister was fighting the secretary, or the secretary fighting the minister about how much you go into, how much you spend in buying tickets. The minister of health, in one of the documents we had, spends millions in hiring a jet to travel between here and Sokoto.
You see that now.
Yes. The man is there, and when he has his ear blocked, he's not paying attention. You know, public hospitals are supposed to pay attention to this thing. He's not paying attention to us. This is how it is. Secondly, we must have a well-organized.
Yeah.
Am I right? He's not here with us. He's just the deputy secretary. He's busy on his laptop. No, serious. He's supposed to represent us here. He's not paying attention.
There you go. So, anyway, I'm just showing this one. I want you all to just see. So 1 minute now, 61 minutes and 11 seconds. 2 days to go to save our election, save our nation. We can do it. Yes, so don't sell your vote. Oh. Don't sell your vote. There you go. Please don't sell your vote. Oh. Don't sell your vote. It is no. That is the message. Don't sell your vote. And like I said, look at this. I'll see if I can show you. I can show you this message. Let me see. I wonder if I can show you that one. There we go. Listen to this. Look at this now. Look at the joke. This is the joke, right? Can you see? That's Asiwaju Tinubu Ahmed. I think Tinubu Ahmed Tinubu, whatever his name is. Bola Tinubu and Amosun having a disagreement. So you can see that he's, he's fighting each other. They're having a discussion or whatever. So it's a joke. It's a joke. You can see that. It's an utter joke. And of course, I'll show you one more. I'll show you one more if I can find it.
Come to my right. I hold your hands over, hand over.
There you go. There we go.
Come to my right. I hold your hands over, hand over. They're who you know.
It's mirrored because I'm showing you this way. It's mirrored.
No, they're saying no. People are saying no.
They are throwing rubbish. They are throwing stuff at Buhari. They're throwing stones at Buhari. That's what they're saying. They're throwing stones at Buhari. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not be afraid. This is our chance now. Our chance to take our country back. It's here. We don't want any more of this nonsense. The liars, the looters, the killers, they've impoverished Nigerians, and we say no more. We say no more. There's another guy here. He's talking in the kitchen, I think, I believe.
Àmọ̀ràn kékeré ni níjọba àdìbò ṣé mo ìwò yìí dùnrin rèé kí a mi pariwo ṣéǹjì ọ̀sẹ̀ tí kò ọtí kó ṣéǹjì rí alẹ́ alọ́ àti gbà àti ná ìbéèrè látún àdìyí bẹ́ẹ̀ onígbà ìfẹ́ kan fowó búra jẹ kí ìlà tún máa tẹ̀tẹ̀kùtẹ̀ sí ojú ibi ìwé òbò mọ̀mọ́lá tẹ̀tẹ̀kùtẹ̀
Hi, Bright. Yeah.
ọfà dìmọ̀ra bá ọ̀ ọmọ̀ra fọ́ méjèèjì gbé kinní rẹ̀ tọ̀.
Yes.
Yéni bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìkà ìkejì mọ́mọ́lá jùjà òyà.
Yeah.
Bàbá la jùjà òyà òjà lábà.
Yes.
Kí ọba bá ọ ń bẹ̀ kí ọlọ́pàá bá mú ọ tiẹ̀ bá ọ rẹ ní sọ̀pọ̀ gbé ọ lórí ni o. Kọ́ ọlọ́pàá bá bá ọ níbi ọba ti mí ja ìjò òfò káàkiri ayé. Take it back, Bright. Yes, so take it back all the way, Bright. Yes.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, so. Yes. Yes.
ìyẹn ni ọ̀sẹ̀ ìjólórí ọ ní ìgbà wọn mi ṣòṣèlú láyé ìjọsí ó mọ̀ wípé ràbàràbà rẹ̀ lẹ́lòmíràn bá kú ìjẹsàmọ̀ ìjìjà òyà kiri ọmọọ̀rá rọ̀ràn tó bá ti jọ sáde kọjá àdékọ́lá dìbò òdìbò fọyàn gidi ní orí ó take it back.
Yes. The man is talking about getting people to vote, so. Yes, so. Yes, vote. It's saying people to vote on Saturday. It's on Saturday, so. Yes, yes, yes. So there you go. Look, Nigerians, there's 2 days to go. Let's make sure we vote for vote for AAC. Let's make sure we vote for AAC. We need to take back our country. It is enough. We're tired of a bunch of looters in power. We're tired of the looters coming in and impoverishing Nigerians. We want a country that works. We want a country that is functioning for Nigerians and not a bunch of looters talking to you and making lies and making excuses. It is not acceptable. It is terribly unacceptable. So what I want to do is, somebody's watching, they're doing an APC person is live on TV, I think. Marlene, okay, I'm with you. As a good friend of mine there, although we're supposed to be radically different parties. Let me just see. I just want to see if I can go onto my page. Let me see. I'm gonna try and make a comment. I just want to answer. Hi, Bright. So I'm gonna answer people because I want to make it interactive as much as possible. So here we go. Bright is a friend of the house, and we're trying to work on things. So hang on a minute. Sorry. So I'm just putting that in there. Right, there we go. So now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying to you all is, time is short. 2 days to go. 2 days to go to rescue our country, our nation, to rescue our nation. We're tired of the bunch of looters in power. They've tried to stop us on Facebook. They won't stop us. We will continue. Please do share this message. Let's continue to reach as many people as possible. Let's make sure that we don't allow these people to silence us. We mustn't allow ourselves to be silenced. This is unfair, unjust. And we continue to say that message. So I'm not trying to be, let's just say, it's great that we can still reach people despite all of their attempts, and we will continue to do what we can. We will do everything that's possible. That's very possible for us to do, because we cannot be silent in the face of this anymore. It's not on. It's simply not on. It is simply unacceptable. Please do share this page. Please do share. Let's have a look now. I'm trying to see somebody. What's this one again? Oh, I'm not interested. No. Sorry. What page is this one? Sorry. I'm gonna go and do that again. That's fine. 1 second, please. I'm just trying to make sure I send this message out. That's fine. It's on other platforms. It doesn't mean it's out of bounds. I'm just trying to make sure I send it to the right place. No. Okay. No. Here we go. This is the one we want. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just putting it out there so that people know and people are aware. They can follow what's going on. Let's have a look. So just to make sure, let me just see if I can see that. Okay. Right, here we go. That's on Instagram now. Just trying to see what else is done. Okay. I'm just trying to reach. Let me see if I can. That's yesterday's one, isn't it? I want to see the current one. Let's have a look at this now. So ladies and gentlemen, that's basically where we are. We're coming up to about 70 minutes now since we've been doing live broadcast, and I think I'll probably be wrapping up anytime soon. But I just wanted to keep, urging you all to vote AAC. AAC is the party, Omoyole is the man, and Spicer Heat is the manifesto. Let's make sure that we continue to urge Nigerians to vote for AAC. That's the party for us. Like I said, I'm currently blocked. I'm not able to do any. That's why you've not heard from me. If you haven't heard from me, I'm currently blocked on Facebook. Let me just make sure I'll put it on here. Okay. So let me just go. Currently blocked on Facebook. So I'm just making sure blocked on Facebook. That's why you haven't heard from me. Heard from me for a while. The ban is due to expire on the 20th of February. There we go. I'm just putting this down. 28th of February 2019, well after the elections. 2019. Well after the elections. Very interesting. Interesting. So, anyway, I've put that on there. So I want to put this here to make sure people are aware. Yes. So I'm still here. I'm trying to spread as much information as possible. Oh, incidentally, that reminds me. I wanted to read. I read to you now. Section 1(3) of the Nigerian Constitution states that if any other law is inconsistent with the provisions of this constitution shall prevail, and that other law shall, to the extent of the inconsistency, be void. So that means that our constitution supersedes the Bible, the Quran, and anything else. The constitution is supreme. It states so here. The constitution is supreme, and its provisions shall have a binding force on the authorities and persons throughout the Federation of Nigeria. Incidentally, did you guys all see the video of the man that was wearing the INEC man that was wearing an INEC cap and APC cap? Did you all see that video? If you haven't seen it, here's an opportunity. I will play that video to you now. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. I believe I saw it this morning. It was posted this morning, and I was aghast. Here's the video. Here you go. So, here we go.
Right. Now, this person is INEC's chairman.
Yes, he's INEC chairman. And he's wearing the cap of the APC.
It is the picture
you see that?
Of a cap. The cap is wearing his APC cap.
Exactly.
I know INEC is supposed to be non-partisan.
Yeah.
They are not supposed to belong to any political
Please
party.
share, subscribe.
The INEC chairman is wearing his APC broom cap.
You see?
You understand? So somebody called Sweet Chantel tweeted it, and the thing just went viral. So she said, I'll show you the proof she presented, all right, that is APC cap. So he said, the INEC chairman, Prof. Yakubu, wearing cap with APC's broom symbol. That's the same cap Buhari and co are wearing. What this means is that INEC Nigeria has endorsed PMB, that is Buhari. Prof. Yakubu will Buhari February 16th presidential election because he's biased, therefore we must resign as SAP. So she showed pictures of other APC members wearing it. I know these pictures, these ones might not be clear, but this one is clear. This is an APC member. I think his name is Ismail Ahmed.
You see?
I don't know what his actual position is. And this is Buhari putting on the same cap.
You see him?
You see the cap here? And now look at the INEC chairman putting on the same cap. So that's the thing now. People have been, okay, look at the clearer picture of Buhari putting on that cap. You see? This one is much clearer. So people have been like, how did I...
Exactly, that's nepotism.
The INEC chairman, to the point that he mistakenly put it on.
Exactly.
Is it mistake?
Exactly.
Okay, look at it. SSA to the president on SIP.
You see him?
Look at the cap he's putting on.
You see?
It's APC campaign cap. So now, the question is he an APC member?
There you go.
And they gave him that cap as an APC member? Or is it one of those caps, things that were just lying around in his house that he just put on his head? You know? Maybe he mistakenly
nonsense. It's clearly an APC man.
Like that. Let's say, I'm just trying to see the scenario that will make him put it on. Let's say he has a son or a cousin or one of his house members that are APC. There is an APC member, the person has a cap. And he just sees the nice cap and puts it on. Like, if I didn't see Buhari putting on this cap, I wouldn't even know there's a campaign cap. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
The design doesn't even look like a broom. Like, in a way, though, just looks like normal design. Or maybe he's actually an APC member, decides to wear the cap they gave him at the APC meeting, which is what some people or many people are insinuating, that he's actually an APC member. So the thing now is, which one is it?
Yeah, exactly.
I would like you to let me know if you have a good or better explanation of what happened. What do you think could have made the INEC chairman put on an APC cap?
Mm-hmm.
You get? So you let me know in the comment section below. Do you think it's a mistake, or do you think he's for real? Which one? And if this is the first time you're watching any of my videos, click the red subscribe button below. There's a red button below this place. It is written subscribe. Click on it once so that anytime I make a new video, you will be the first to get a notification, all right? Thank you very much, Sayo.
Right, so there you go. So please, at this time, I would urge you all to please subscribe to my channel. Tell your family and friends to subscribe to Citizen AY. Currently, as it stands, Citizen AY is blocked on Facebook. So it makes it difficult for Citizen AY. The reach of the page, I reached 10,000. There are 10,000 likes on the page plus 15,000 followers. And also, I will go on the page now and I will show you as proof of what I'm saying. Let me try and go on the Citizen AY page. Even as I speak, I'm going to show you the insights. I'll show you insights into that page so that you have an idea of what we're talking about, and make sure that this the people who are doing this, they are trying to, I'm not quite sure what they're trying to do, but let's just see if I can go in there now. Right, here we go. Hopefully. Right, okay. No, not there. Is it that one? Yes, I'm going to show you in a minute. Look, as we speak now, it's here. 1.4 million reach. That's 1.4 million reach on Facebook, and yet I've been blocked. That's 1.4 million reach, 905,000 post engagement. That's what is on Facebook right now. But they blocked me, and as that, what that effectively means is that you can see Facebook. People can go and I would urge Nigerians, please go and like the page. Like the page. Go and like Citizen AY page and leave comments there in support of, leave recommendations how you view Citizen AY page. I've got a petition ongoing demanding that they reinstate me, but they're ignoring it. People have been signing it. Continue to sign that petition, please. But I'm urging every Nigerian to please, please, please look at that video. Look at the pictures there. The numbers there, 1.4 million post reach. Post engagement, 905,000. And all I am saying, Nigerians, is that this has been a way to silence Citizen AY, the platform. And this is unfair, exactly with 2 days to go before the Nigerian elections. This is unjust, and it's unfair and unacceptable. And what's more, the video that was used as an excuse to bar Citizen AY is still available on YouTube and on Facebook. It's available. Let me just go. I'll try and post it. I'm not going to show the offending bit of it from what they're saying. I don't even think it's, well, it's not that it's, It's just wrong. Let me have a look here. Let me see this. Okay. Right, here we go. I'm going to show you one here, done. Okay. Right, on here, I will show you. See, they blocked me on the page for this guy here. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. You
Hello,
see?
everybody.
They blocked me for showing. This man was talking about two girls that a Chinese man actually was holding in a sexual manner. He was talking about it and he showed it. And this video is still on live now on Facebook. It's still on. Listen. Listen to it.
At this point, I'm not sure what country was that. I don't know what country was that, but it does not even matter what country that was. But this Chinese guy had the audacity to take a picture with young girls. Maybe those girls
there
are
you go.
Maybe 13.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yes.
Well,
they're teenagers. They're not even.
Young girls.
Yes.
Take a photo for yourself.
Yes.
And it's so disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm so flabbergasted, and I want us to share this for the whole world to see because
Exactly. This is what the guy said.
I want African leaders to pay attention to
yes.
Like this. Because what they should do is to ensure that this guy should be found, this Chinese guy.
Yes, he should be found.
And whatever company is working for that is in whatever country that is currently located in, that company should be sent back to China. I don't care what kind of country.
Indeed.
But we shouldn't put money over values.
No.
So
there you go.
Like I was saying,
so you see, that was the picture right there. And you could see it happened so fast. That was the picture right there.
And I don't know if you were. There's not one black person that would ever do such a thing.
Yeah, you see, in the context of what he's saying, this is what I'm saying. This is the context. It is important. The city, Facebook must understand the context in which that picture was shown. He's trying to put pressure on African leaders to get up and fight for their people, which is again going back to the Nigerian constitution, which is what I talk about every day.
Besides the safety of these kids, because we don't know if this child, if these girls are even alive.
There you
Look
go.
at this, man. This is 24th century. And we're going to sit back and watch this kind of
There you
nonsense
go.
happen in Africa?
Exactly.
In a country?
Exactly.
If an African dates a Chinese woman,
Exactly.
he will be killed in China.
They're killed in China.
Videos going
Exactly.
around happen.
Exactly.
Let alone a black man
Exactly.
hanging around with an 11-year-old Chinese girl,
Exactly.
bare-breasted, naked, holding onto their breast.
That's it.
Guys, this should outrage every African in the world.
Indeed.
Wherever you are.
Indeed.
Should make you
Indeed.
mad.
Indeed.
Please, this has to be investigated.
Yes.
This guy has to be found.
Exactly.
Whatever company is working for, whatever country he lives in, they should be driven out of that country.
That's
guys.
it.
I'm going to share the picture so you guys can see him. Of course, you've already seen the photo. This is a shame. This is a disgrace. We have to take this into... The Chinese government should act on this.
That's
we should
it.
call for an emergency. These people
Indeed.
should act on this photo. This is beyond ridiculous.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
please, guys, share this video. Share this video. Let it reach all over the world.
That's
so
it.
that the world will pay attention to this. And we need to find these girls. We need to know where they are. We need to find this guy. This guy should be brought to justice.
Exactly.
Everywhere this video you see it, share. You
That's
watch
it.
this video, you share. This should not happen.
That's
I don't
it.
care whoever it was, whatever race.
Yeah.
Nobody should do this to kids.
Exactly.
Nobody should do this to kids. And get away with
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
It's a shame. African leaders, open your eyes.
Exactly.
Your eyes and see this nonsense.
Exactly.
Open your eyes.
Exactly. So this is one of the reasons. This is, I mean, and then he showed the picture again. I don't want to keep that there because what is wrong? He put his hand on two underage girls, and this is disgusting. It's unacceptable. So what I'm saying to you all is, Nigerians, please, do not. Let's not. We can't be accepting this. This is terribly wrong. It is terrible. It's so unacceptable. I'm just not happy with this, So somebody just asked me to share something. I can't do it. So let me see. So there we go. Somebody is trying to reach me on Facebook as we speak right now, but I cannot do anything. Unfortunately, I cannot share or do anything. I cannot do anything on Facebook. Sure, I can, it's terrible. It's terrible. Now they're having a discussion with APC and PDP on live TV, on Heritage TV, which I've been on, by the way. But that's the thing is, it's terrible. It's frustrating and unjust what's happening right now. So anyway, I will just go. So I just want to I wanted to just come on and say that. I think I probably believe wrapping up in the next 15 minutes or so. What is most important in all of this is to ensure that we continue to share this message, Nigerians. It's terribly unfair, unjust, and very wrong. Yeah. Anyone who looks at the healthcare between 20 miles from the home works self-neglect with symptom of, yeah. That's correct. I agree. Absolutely. Absolutely, my brother. Yes. So, yeah. So, like I said, it's kind of difficult. I mean, you see the videos. I'm showing you various videos now that should make you, at least as a Nigerian, question our leaders. Those we call leaders now, we should question their motive. What are they trying to do? Are they supporting you? Are they there for you? Are they working for you? Are they just trying to line their own pockets? That is the question. So I just came on to say that. I think I'm probably going to wrap up, like I said, in the next 15-10 minutes. If anybody has any questions, or you'd like to have a live chat, with me, I am of course here. But as it stands, I'm here on YouTube and on Instagram, but I can't do any posting via Facebook because I'm currently blocked. So that's why it's difficult for me to say anything else or be involved in, or say anything, say anything more other than the fact that to highlight the fact that Facebook have unjustly blocked me. So thank you, Bright. Thank you very much. Thanks, Bright. Thank you. I'm still live as I speak, Bright. I'm still live, but I'm trying to reach people. I will try and get to, so I'll get to I'll leave in the next 15 minutes or so, but I'm trying to just make sure that people are aware. Incidentally, I'm going to read to you something that I want every Nigerian to be aware of. Section 617.3. Let me just see. Is that 17.3 or 16.3? Let me just make sure I get that right. Let me see. 17.3. Okay. Health and safety. Adequate medical. Exactly. Section 17.3 of the Nigerian Constitution states that the state shall direct its policy towards ensuring that all citizens without discrimination or any other group whatsoever have the opportunity for securing adequate means of livelihood as well as adequate opportunity to secure suitable employment. B. Conditions of work are just and humane, and that there are adequate facilities for leisure and for social, religious, and cultural life. C. The health and safety and welfare of all persons in employment are safeguarded and not endangered or abused. D. Very key. D. There are adequate medical and health facilities for all persons. I'll read that again. Section 3D. Section 17.3D. Section 17.3D states that the state shall direct its policy towards ensuring that there are adequate medical and health facilities for all persons. They're failing us, Nigerians. They are failing us. They have failed to fulfill what is laid down precisely under Section 17.3 of the Nigerian Constitution. And this is what I want you to, when you are going to cast your ballot, bear that in mind. When you're going to vote, remember that both APC and PDP, who have both been in governance, have failed to fulfill Section 16.3D, which states that the state shall direct its policy towards ensuring that there are adequate medical and health facilities for all persons. Never forget that. That is something we should all remember. We need to all remember this. Painful, painful stuff. That pain should motivate you to vote for African Action Congress. Let that pain motivate you. Like I said, I urge you all to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube, and also and on Instagram, and as well, of course, on Facebook. But like I said, the government have failed to ensure that there are adequate facilities and health facilities for all persons. They failed. That's why we need to reject APC and PDP and vote for none other than African Action Congress. Omoyele Sowore. That's the man we must vote for. African Action Congress. That's the man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I say that to you, and I'm urging you to please make sure that we don't stay silent any longer. This is unjust. This is unfair, unacceptable. We need to take our country back. We got 2 days. 2 days to take our country back. We got 2 days to take our country back. Let's join hands. Call family and friends. Send them a text. Whatever way you meet, whatever works for you, do it. Make sure you reach them. Make sure that you reach Nigerians. And we make sure that we can actually, take back our country back from this bunch of looters. So here we go. So good afternoon to you again, and thanks for joining me, those who are just joining me now. And please do share. Like I said, Section 73 of the Nigerian Constitution states that the state shall direct its policy towards ensuring that there are adequate medical and health facilities for all persons. To date, in Nigeria, the governors have failed. All they do is tell you to pray. Instead of them providing you with healthcare facilities, they tell you to pray. And they ignore the job, number one job, which is to provide you with healthcare facilities. More to the point, 15.3a states, I'll read that again, 15.3a states that for the purpose of promoting national integration, it shall be the duty of the state to A, provide facilities for and encourage free mobility of people, goods, and services throughout the Federation. That's what they meant to do. But yet again, the government repeatedly, both APC and PDP, and even previous governments, have failed to invest in our infrastructure in Nigeria. And yet they are asking you for another opportunity. We must reject Butiku. We need to reject Butiku. Totally. Reject Butiku. We must reject them. Reject APC and PDP. Let me just see now. I'm just going to try and let me just try and see. And PDP. So I'm just writing that down. Please do share this platform and encourage family and friends to join us. Again, tomorrow, I will come tomorrow, and I might come back later on this evening again and do a further broadcast. I may well come back and do a further broadcast later on. There's a probably, you can notice now there's a slight difference in how, quite a good difference now in how the broadband is working. A few things have, made a few changes. So maybe it might be stable a little bit. Do let us know. We do appreciate the comments. It's important to note that Facebook have blocked me now until the 28th of February 2019. I will not be able to come live on Facebook until February the 28th, 2019, which is another 2 weeks away from now. So, and that's well after the Nigerian elections. Now, make of that what you will. Is that interference? Is that deliberate? I don't know. All I know is the video I posted to you earlier on, and you can see when you play back, was what they banned me for. And that video is still available on Facebook. That video is still available on Facebook. So that's double standards right there. And they just wanted to keep me quiet. I don't know whatever the agenda they had. I don't know. But all I know is that this page, the Citizen AY, reaches on average 1.4 million people. I'll show you again with the following that we have on Citizen AY page. This is the following that we have on Citizen AY page. It's not by any stretch of the imagination something that is not undoable. This is it right here. You can see that. Let's see if I can show you. There's 15,000. Can you see that? Can you all see that? 15,000 following and 10,350 as who like the page. So, by the way, I thank you all. Let me first of all thank those who are following the page, the 15,000 people following Citizen AY on Facebook, even though I'm blocked. Currently, I'll be back on the 20th of February. I want to thank you all for your support. I want to thank you all for your encouragement. There are many positive words. And there's one I'd like to raise here, which I'm quite happy about. And here's one from our convener, Omoyele Sowore, and it states here, I strongly recommend Citizen AY page. It is fantastic. You can't get better than that kind of recommendation anywhere in the world. You can't get any better than that. That is the recommendation from our convener, none other than Omoyele Sowore, the next president of Nigeria. Those are his words. Let me see if I can show you. Right, can you see that? Yeah. So you can see, I don't know, I'm trying to see if I can show you. Can you see that? Yeah. I highly recommend Citizen AY page. It is fantastic. That's by Omoyele Sowore. None other than Omoyele Sowore. He wrote that, and I'm really grateful. I'm truly grateful. What we are trying to do, we need to work as a group, as a collective. We need to take our country back. And that is a commendation which I am truly grateful for. We need to continue with our efforts to take our country back. That's why I talk about this. I talk about it. I'm trying to make people aware that we should take our country back using all our means, legal means. Ask people to vote for, encourage them to vote for African Action Congress. They want to see, if you want to see a better country, you will vote for the African Action Congress. Who has a plan? 10-point plan: security, power, infrastructure, fighting corruption, economy, restructuring, health, education, agriculture, tourism, and culture. That's a 10-point plan right there. On top of that, he plans to put into place 100,000 naira for each worker. And you've since had Sani on the night when he was having that broadcast, that debate, live debate. A guy called Sani of another party, I can't remember what party it was. And the guy said, yeah, we would actually like to adopt that 100,000 naira. We want to put 100,000 naira for Nigerian, for each Nigerian, as a minimum wage. So this is, and that's another plan right there. He's also talking about 100,000 naira every semester for all the university students who are going to university, so they can focus on their studies and get the support, financial support they need. He's talked about helping disabled people as well, in terms of the kind of pay they will be getting on a month-by-month basis in Nigeria. He's talked about using creating jobs via the creation of using our rich marijuana or cannabis, where you can generate cannabis oil, cannabis cloth, to create jobs for Nigerians. And not only generating the oil, those oils benefit chronic pain sufferers like myself. They benefit epilepsy sufferers. They benefit cancer sufferers. The benefits of that, of the marijuana, the Nigerian potent marijuana, is so valuable that even now the stock for Canada, the stock of marijuana has gone so high on the stock exchange in Canada. So and UK is the largest producer of this cannabis oil. But you won't hear that. You won't hear them say that, but it's there. But what he said, that we need to make sure that we do not end up having our own particular marijuana called harmful to health, just because they can sell their own. That's what they did. Scotch whiskey and everything else, they did that, and they made our own local refinery, local spirits illegal, so that people will not buy it and buy foreign. This is all brainwashing that we need to wake up from, Nigerians. We need to wake up. Everything about Nigeria has been made to be worthless, and the only thing that is good is when we import. That is why you see all these chiefs, you see all these emirs and all this stuff buying foreign cars, and they're driving around in it. Oh, yes, I'm driving around. But are they caring for their people? Every time you drive a foreign car, you are impoverishing a Nigerian. You are impoverishing a Nigerian. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to say that. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you for watching. Please tune in. There are videos that I've got on Citizen AY. Like I said, there are 15,000 followers on Citizen AY. Continue to go on there. Please leave your comments. Leave comments on there. And of course, please, I welcome comments also on the YouTube page, on the Instagram page, on the Twitter page, and of course, on Facebook page. I welcome comments. Please do leave your comments, and they're welcome and they're valuable, and help spread the word. 2 days to go. We need to rescue our country. Whether or not they block me, it matters not. That election will hold, and I will lend my voice. I will lend Citizen AY platform to ensure that we encourage every Nigerian to vote for African Action Congress. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to put a stop to it here. I thank you all for joining me. I will be doing this much more on a regular basis. Just bear with me. Things will be moving around a little bit in this place. We'll be having it at this very same place now. There will be no other place I'll be doing this now for sure, because we've got a few things that we've put in place now, but we're going to be making a few changes around to make it, even more pleasant and things. But just bear with us. That will take time. But in the meantime, what we're trying to do is, please, let's continue to help me sign that petition for the Citizen AY to be, unblocked from Facebook, so that we can get back to, getting the information out there. Even long after this election, Citizen AY is going to remain, and we're going to carry on with the message for the Nigerian Constitution. That message must carry on. We need to reach 200 million Nigerians, and we will need each and every Nigerian to support us on that journey. And I will give you some more details about that in the coming days and months. I want to thank you all for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Please continue to spread the word. I am truly grateful for all your support, and